Stay behind them,
Worcester in their change strip, the sky blue, returning to the ground where they caused quite a stir last season. Worcester's first and only victory at this famous stadium. And that was a very early welcome, a calling card coming from the Worcester defence there on Johnny May. On to Duncan Weir, there's Ryan Mills who made the break, and there's another gap found, and that time it was Bryce Heem, and the danger hasn't gone, and it is Duncan Weir who crosses for the try. Well, twice in the opening minutes of this match, huge gaps have appeared in the Tigers' midfield, and it's Duncan Weir in the end who profits. There is the first break from Ryan Mills. They may well have scored from that had the pass been more precise, but it was only a couple of phases later, and this time a wonderful running line there from Bryce Heem. Great tackle from a lower fella, but it was only really halting what appeared to be the inevitable. Look at that running line, bursting between the two back row forwards, one of them the former Worcester player. This was loose, and in goes Fenter, and now a chance to break again. Mills out to Heem, Heem taking on May. So powerful in the tackle is Bryce Heem. On the M69 and the M6 from Worcester during the summer. There's Tuolangi presenting the ball, just onto Ford. The floated pass had it to Jonah Holmes, who really has genuine pace. Restart there from Weir. And Bryce Heem just dumping Johnny May into touch. I think Johnny May feels that he was taken out before his feet to come to ground. That's worked rather well for Worcester. There's George Ford just holding it up for Owen. Out of the back of the hand and grabbed by Bryce Heem, but the referee bring play back. The penalty here for Leicester now. There's a call to be made here by the Tigers. This is very kickable. It's obviously pretty windy out there. Look at the whole time on that. Oh, brilliantly taken by Heem. There's Hopehart. On to Phillips. Weir, well, there was a hand in there. And there is a penalty advantage, I think, but no, it's just a knock-on, the referee is saying. Big moments on the road for Worcester. They also won down at the then-champions Exeter. There's Weir. Mills, inside ball to Heem. Heem stepping. Can they get the ball away? They can to Fenter. Fenter's within 2 metres. Tom Youngs has to get out of there. Hopehart feeds it out. Real chance here. Can they get in the corner? Yes, they can. And it is Jack Singleton. Almost every time. Wonderfully worked. Fenter, for a moment, we thought he might have got there himself. Great distribution. Look at the pass there from Weir, out to Singleton. And despite the best efforts of Jonah Holmes, they weren't going to stop Jack Singleton, who in his days when he was playing for England in under-20s had quite a penchant for scoring tries. Well, he got Tuolangi skipping through the tackle that time of Bryce Heem. Eventually taken down by Pennell. Once again, look at the hand time on that Duncan Weir.
Move, 14!
On to Ford. Johnny May's lurking out wide, and there's the hand in.
Knock on.
Well, the referee decides that's a knock-on rather than a deliberate knock-on.
You've gone for it, he could regather it, but he's regathered it instead of you, so it's a knock-on.
You may well have heard the explanation there from Luke Pearce.
So, he had a chance to regather it, but his mate did instead.
The point he's making is that Van Velzer it was who went and regathered it, but Heem was going to regather it, so Van Velzer, who was anxious to get hold of it, perhaps should have allowed that to pass. And if Bryce Heem had grabbed it, which it looked as if he was going to do, there would have been no infringement at all.
No, he was behind it when he started.
Singleton. There are men out wide here. Mama to Pennell. Space here for Heem. Heem up against Ford. 3 minutes to go for Worcester. There are so many perforations at the moment in this Leicester defence. Worcester will look to exploit them again. This would be for a 4th time. That's Ted Hill. There is Hopehart. And up and over. That was Phillips that time. Well, they're lining up out wide. Surely this time. Pennell in the corner. And Worcester have their try. 4 minutes. Hopehart, Singleton, another opportunity here, Heem out to Pennell. A lower fella, not for the first time, makes an important tackle. Calamafoni onto Guy Thompson, the try scorer for Leicester. Youngs, Eastman, nobody there to grab it apart from Bryce Heem. I'm not sure that was the best call by Ryan Mills, but Francois Fenter gets a second bite at the cherry.
Medics with him.
Hopehart underneath it, you could see the way he was looking at the ball, it was moving about in the wind there. Here's Bryce Heem. Heem tries to go around May. A chip ahead from Bryce Heem, and it was rather heavy-footed. He's had a very good game so far as Bryce Heem. He's been a real handful. He's certainly outshone Johnny May over on that wing.
Yep. Yep.
Another opportunity for May to run if he wanted to, but he decides to put boot to ball. I'm not sure it worked. Here's Bryce Heem. Heem will take the contact. Into the match. They're spread out wide of the Tigers. And it's Calamafoni. Ford. Oh, well done, Guy Thompson there. Under enormous attention.
No!
Duncan Weir, but he's looking at the clock rather more than he is looking at the ball. There is 80 minutes. There is the kick. Oh, he's managed to land it. What a kick it was. And there is the final whistle. What a game at Welford Road. After 3 near misses in the opening month, Alan Solomons can finally celebrate a victory. And what a place to do it, and in what a manner to do it. Worcester have beaten Leicester. Final score at Welford Road. Leicester 37, Worcester 44.
I'm going to say it again, sometimes it's got to be blind. You've got to believe in the squad, you've got to believe in the people. Robert! Hey!